So, yeah, so my stream obviously cut off at the worst possible moment. So I paused the game. I am rebroadcasting, and I am going to load from the last checkpoint as soon as I know that Drew, that at least you and Dustin are back online to watch the end of the game. I don't want you guys to miss anything. And there was a few lines of dialogue that I think even I missed while I was trying to deal with the technical snafu there. So once I see Dustin comment that he's back in, I'm going to load from the last checkpoint, and we will proceed accordingly. Because I have a feeling this is the end of the game, right? I mean, we're finally seeing what the monster is, even though I think it was foreshadowed pretty heavily. Um, so, anywho, yeah, this is intense. I feel a little bit of relief now that I think I'm closing in on the end. So this will be kind of a bummer to have like a. Yeah, really, right? Maybe it's a good thing I didn't have a drink to calm my nerves while I played. Um, so yeah, hopefully Dustin's back online here soon. I don't want him to miss this. Yeah, exactly. I had a feeling that's what all the bottles were symbolizing. Honestly, I just didn't want to like um, speculate too much in case I was way off. Um, but oh, good. All right. So yeah, as you saw, Dustin, my stream cut off at the worst possible load from the last checkpoint. See how far back that puts us. I know, right? So this is going to be, assuming this is the ending, I'm going to have like a super short last chunk of the stream here. So all right. But hopefully my internet connection holds up this time.
Not now.
Oh, I ran too fast. I fell down. Mommy.
Not now, hon.
Ow. Pick me up, Mommy. I can't even hug my teddy.
I said not now.
Oh, I feel good that I called the lady getting a drink from the well being this early. Well, I don't know if I said it too much out loud, but in my mind, it's definitely what I was thinking.
Sweetie, be quiet now. Mommy had a very... Please, go somewhere else. I'll just one more. He will not take you from me.
Oh gosh, got some real drama
If
in
you
this.
can't embrace and do what Mommy says, I'm going to be very angry. None of us want that.
You're right, none of us want that. Seriously, send me to my nursery with a jar of peanut butter, and that's all I need, Mommy. And Teddy. I want Teddy back.
I will find you.
Am I being chased? If I am, I don't like it. Oh. Oh, Teddy. You were a good bear. You showed me the way. So help me, this had better be the end of the game. Oh, no, I'm not trying to open the toy box. This is serious business right now. No one better follow me in here. Okay. Oh, that's right, it's down here. Teddy would push it for me. Oh, I remember those good days, Teddy. When we had each other. Oh, I thought that was it. Do I still have his arm? Oh, I do. Oh, his arm that I picked up. I have to push it with his. Oh, how sad. Alright. But hopefully this is the end. Oh, I'm back in the nursery, guys. Should I get in my bed? Should I get in the playpen? I guess I should just go out here, right? Oh, so there's the moon that we saw. Obviously there's the elephant. Let's take a quick inventory here. Definitely saw lots of the chests. Yeah, I love the nursery too, and it's bright now. Maybe I should just go in there forever and ever. Is my music box still up there? I don't see it. Boy, I really made a mess of the nursery. I'd better tidy up. Mommy's not going to be happy. But darn it, I want my teddy back. Look at this room. Oh gosh. I'm actually seeing the rest of the house now with all the moving boxes and stuff, and there's a puzzle piece. So, I'm guessing there was some marital strife. There's a bottle right there. Did you put him back in the washer? I think I just need to go downstairs and... Oh, there's the key that I'd found. I know I should go downstairs, but I just can't resist taking a peek around. Again, my heart's beating fast in the game. I think Mommy will be nice right now. Everything's bright, so nothing bad happens when it's daytime outside. Right? I wonder if the game would actually let me assemble the puzzle here. No. Nope. Alright. Don't cry, Mommy. Have a drink. It's Teddy.
Stay away from me!
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. I never meant to. It's too much.
Mom, my teddy bear's right behind you. Or not my teddy bear, I mean my jar of peanut butter. Can I get my peanut butter out of here? I guess I should prioritize, Eli, prioritize. Daddy, maybe Daddy's here. Is the moral of the story that Daddy's the hero?
Hi there, little one.
Hi!
Come here.
Oh, the teddy bear had Daddy's voice,
Did you
didn't it?
like your gift? What happened to his arm? Don't worry. We'll fix him up.
Oh, trophy earned, completed among the sleep. Hallelujah. Well, guys, we did it. We stayed up and we did it. Whew. Much like with Little Nightmares, I need some time to process this. That got pretty heavy uh, in a hurry. And even though I definitely think there was foreshadowing of what was coming, um, it was still intense. So let's put the pieces together. Uh, Obviously, everything from or many of the things that I encountered on my horrible nighttime journey were inspired by the things that baby sees in his everyday life. um, and obviously the things that I'm afraid of. One thing I really, aside from the whole, mommy's got a problem, and that scares me because of the way she treats me when she has her problem. Um, Aside from that, I gotta say, I just really liked the way that like the lighting and the sounds and the even the like dimensions of rooms and things were distorted when I was doing my nighttime wandering. Because when you're a kid and you let your imagination play tricks on you of what you see in your room and what's out in the hallway and those sorts of things, I mean, really, it is like you can have like a sort of a terrifying experience. But then, yeah, the game totally hits you. This isn't just like a scary game; it hits you with some pretty heavy life stuff. Um, I'd say this has like a like a lot like I'd more emotional weight than Little Nightmares did. This is not as good of a game. Oh, that's a good question, Dustin. Every time that the kid's with mommy and she doesn't want to give the kid back to daddy, is this what this kid's life is like? This kid's got some serious trauma. Um, but yeah, this game like really foreshadowed some stuff and then hit you with it pretty heavy. So I like that. And it's kind of interesting to see there at the end that like uh, Teddy had the voice of Daddy, who's apparently the source of comfort for this kid. Probably the reason she tore Teddy away when she was in her rage is because she knows it's from his father. Um, Past drawings, which makes me think yes. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Um, so yeah, I mean, it does seem to have a daddy's a hero and mommy's a villain aspect, but she said the dad wasn't going to take the kid away from her, so to me, she's had full custody of him up until now, and his dad. That's what I was thinking too. Probably she's had the kid, although it looks like there's stuff packed up near the nursery, so maybe yeah, dad's taking custody, and I don't know if that's some of the kids' stuff that's packed up, or if that's they've just moved into this house. Either way, there's clearly her life is falling apart. Um, and she's got a problem. Like even there at the end, when she like snapped at me, she's crying in the kitchen. Uh, it was pretty awful. So, but anyways, all right. So what I was saying, I gotta stop rambling. What I was saying is that I don't know what the experience was like watching the game, playing it. Like it was very disturbing in a way, not in the same way that like Resident Evil makes me uncomfortable. This is a creepy game. I'm glad to have played it. The controls were frustrating at times. The monsters represented the mother. Oh, for sure, yeah. Uh, hope you were. Hope you got to see some of the stream there, Julia or Julie. Um, but oh yeah, for sure, the monsters had to represent the mother when she's had too many drinks. Um, Apparently, pretty scary. But so yeah, I'm just comparing the games I've streamed so far. Night Trap is probably the worst game, but it was a lot of fun from a nostalgia viewpoint. Little Nightmares was great. Resident Evil 7 is obviously a great game, but even though like I prefer Little Nightmares is probably the favorite game I've played so far. And this game was good, but the controls were clunky at times, sort of imprecise. We saw the part where I got trapped in the closet because I stepped into like a place where I just couldn't step back out of. Um, yeah, I know. Yeah, it was pretty heavy. It's gonna be kind of weird letting the kids watch this whole stream because it's got some real heavy life stuff in it. But hopefully our kids can't relate to this experience at all. Uh, that should help a little, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm talking because I just got so much sort of rolling around in my head. This was a this was an easy game to like, you know, obviously gameplay wise. I don't think I ever had any real danger of not completing the game, other than like not being able to steel my nerves to keep. What if they do? Oh gosh, I really hope they don't. Uh, Game shows a good example of what a child sees. Yeah, you're right. Um, Man, this game really does have a unique perspective, doesn't it? And at the maybe the last third of it, once you start to really see things coming together, um, man, I'm not even sure what else to say. This was a easy game to play, despite some bad sort of control mechanics at times, and obviously some bugs. Uh, so you know, in that regard, I wouldn't give it a super high rating. But just in terms of like the story and the way that it presented the world through the child's eyes, like I would give it very high marks. I think it was a very unique experience. Oh yeah, I definitely think so, Julie. Uh, oh, no problem. And you know, I've always watched credits all the way through the end anytime I finished a game. You know, man, just look at all the people that worked on this for how short it is. It just must be everybody at the studio, but man, it's still a lot of people. Um, or oh, maybe this is all special things. Was this a kickstarted game? I bet this was a kickstarted game or something, and that's a list of backers. That makes sense because I see just like first names, and I see Joshua likes to touch Carmen's butt. Cortez. Uh, so yeah, this has to be Kickstarter names. Mom asked why the baby is hiding a lot from her. Oh yeah, yeah. She probably likes to tell herself the baby just likes to hide, but obviously it's not the case. Man, it is. Man, in retrospect, Teddy, like with the voice from the father, who's like the source of comfort for this kid, just makes so much sense. And it's interesting to me that they vilified the mother and not the father. It would have been very easy to have like the alcoholic father, but I guess maybe it's more common that like the mother would have custody, and it would be strange for the child to be taken away from the mother. Um, but yeah, heavy stuff. If I was ranking the games I've played so far, it would probably go. I won't rank Resident Evil 7 since I haven't finished it. It's obviously an excellent game, but it's going to take me forever and a day to get through it, despite how short it is. Or yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a super lengthy game, but I can only play it in small chunks at a time. I'll probably play something happy next week just to cheer myself up a little bit. Um, but occasionally I'll dip back into the murder house. Whenever the mom was drunk, the baby would hide. Oh yeah, that's what I have to imagine, and it seems like she was drunk a lot. So the baby's tib, man, I'm stumbling over my words. I promise I haven't been drinking. So when this whole thing started off in the nighttime, the baby's crib was tipped over, and was that just like symbolic of the baby like getting out of the crib or something? I don't know, but lots of stuff to think about. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's hard to say you enjoyed a game like this, but I hope. I don't know. Drew and Dustin, I take it this was totally new to both of you. I know Drew, you watch a lot of Let's Plays and stuff, so hopefully this wasn't something you were already familiar with. The third monster. Are you? Oh, I bet you're talking about. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by Taco Horse scrolling in the names right there. Good night, Dustin. Um, yeah, like, I think there might have even been a couple times where I didn't see the monster because I was just running the other direction and I wasn't looking behind me. But, okay, yeah, that same here. I had heard of it hadn't seen it. I just kind of played it on a whim because it was on sale during a PlayStation sale. But man, some of these names. War Solicitor. Interesting. Um, man, we're only up to the P's. I guess this has a ways to go. Um, yeah. Yeah, she probably put me to bed, then went out for a bit. It's hard to say. She doesn't seem like the most responsible lady. Yeah, man, we had the nice, pleasant moment at the beginning where she was feeding me cake. And then she got up to go to the door. That was probably the father. And then she came back. She needed to cope, so she put me to bed. The whole, not now, honey, uh, approach to things. Then probably had some drinks. But anyways, yeah, this is probably this is probably the kind of game I'm not likely to play again, but I'm very glad to have played through it once. I mean, I guess now I could maybe do it when I'm not so scared. Just like I could do it a lot faster now, since I was so deliberate. I still hate that in that first stream, I struggled for so long just to get that one door open, or I kept walking around upstairs instead of just opening the dumb washer. But I don't think I had any problems in this session. Did you see the photo frame that changes on third level? Yes, because when I saw that, I can't remember exactly what was in it. If we're talking about the same one, it was right after the room with the music box in it. But in the previous level, if you want to call it, there were paintings that you could walk through. And so when I saw that um, that painting changing, uh, I was definitely attentive of it. Yeah, there was. It doesn't seem to have a ton of replayability. It was a good story. It was a good story. Yeah, I think they really hammered home. Uh, they really telegraphed the alcoholism part at the end with all the bottles. But hey, there's a Tristan in the in the credits. If you're still watching, Tristan and Sammy, whew, hope you're not scarred for life. Um, but so yeah, they really telegraphed the drinking problem with all the bottle traps there at the end. Um, but I'm fine with the fact that it wasn't a total surprise because, I mean, I think as the pieces start to come together, it just sort of makes you feel it more. So, and all other backers, yeah. Well, guys, looks like we're about done. No post-credit stinger, no Nick Fury cameo. So yeah, that was an experience, guys. We did it. We made it through. Um, I'll have these all posted soon, um, and hopefully I can do some editing to these at some point before I like put the final version up. But I had a good time. Thanks, Drew. Like I said, next week, who knows? Maybe I'll be in the mood to knock some more out of Resident Evil 7, or that might just have to be a thing that's ongoing for a long time. Uh, because I think I'm probably going to want to play something a little bit happier next week. But at any rate, thanks if you've made it this far, if you're at the end. Subscribe if you want. I only stream once a week, but I'm happy to have the company. And I think that's it. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go try to get some sleep since I've squandered my extra hour in daylight savings time, and I'm going to call it a night. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.